We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Night Terror's Ravager Issue 2. This is a two-part micro-series from DC Comics in 2023 that ties into the Night Terrors event. This issue was written by Ed Brisson with art by Dexter Soy, colors by Veronica Gandini, letters by Troy Peteri, Ben Abernathy editor. The cover was by Jeff Spokes. And while that's an okay pinup, it tells me nothing about the book and I was bored with it, and all that white is going to end up getting easily soiled, so I was really kind of annoyed with the cover. So we've got this zombie version of Rose hunting regular Rose, and monsters appearing and chasing her down, and etc. And she of course has to fight the various monsters. Meanwhile, Stormwatch is trying to figure out how to wake her up, and she comes across what is supposed to be, I guess, Deathstroke, who has like roots out of his eyes or something. I thought that was supposed to be like an energy trail or something, but no, he has these weird googly eyes for some reason. And we do get a resolution, and they sort of allude to the possibility of Deathstroke coming back, which is kind of a lame way to do it. But overall, the story was pretty interesting. She's sort of fighting the legacy of her father, metaphorically and in a dream scenario. I didn't really see insomnia in this, so I don't really understand how this ties into Night Terrors, if at all. Yeah, she's asleep, but it's the loosest of connections. But the art was pretty solid in this one. I was really impressed. There's some really good panels in here, and some pretty decent fight sequences. I actually like this issue better than the first one, and it's only $4. I thought this was probably one of the best out of the Night Terrors miniseries to come out. So if you're looking for an interesting story with some actual character development, this was pretty good. I'm generally not a huge fan of Ed Brisson. I find him incredibly hit and miss, but this was a pretty good story. I think it's a really lame way to bring Deathstroke back, but it was still a pretty good introspective story about somebody trying to cope with their personal demons and the legacy of their father. So I like that. I think the cover does not sell it. It really undersells what is in the book, and that's a mistake. I think they should have got the interior artist to do the cover, though. I think that would have been a better move, because they're already working on the story and they could come up with something other than just kind of a lazy pinup, because the interior artist definitely has a really good grasp on perspective shots and the character, and it would match up more with the style of art. So definitely recommend. I was really surprised by this. I didn't think I'd like this. I'm not really big on Deathstroke characters, and I'm not even that familiar with Ravager, but this was a shockingly good two-parter. So high recommendation on these two. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.